Good morning, everybody. Let me see. I might have to move. I'm coming at you live from the pool of my family vacation. And so I forgot my headset. I'm hoping you can hear me. I know the angle is a little bit funny, but I think this is going to work just okay. Just fine. Anybody tuning in? Can you hear me? I think I'll just bring you a little bit closer. There's some background noise of the pool and the birds. I guess I'll find out after class, after this recording, if you can hear me. Sometimes my phone doesn't have a great microphone, so I've been using the headset and the background noise. But we're gonna give it a go outdoors, freestyle, no whiteboard. Um, I invited my family, but nobody wanted to come. Everybody wanted to sleep, which is totally fine, but you could also get up at 6 a.m. and go back to sleep. Anyway, there will come a time in your life, especially if you're in teacher training, where you'll invite 7 of your family members to come to 6 a.m. meditation, and 0 of them will actually take you up on the offer. The beautiful background anyway. So I think we'll just get started. And thank you for being here. Thank you for meditating with me. Again, whether you're live or pre-recorded, that doesn't make a difference to me. The fact that you're here and you're doing the practice whenever this time is for you is the most beautiful thing in the world. So I really, really appreciate it. Somebody recently asked me how long I've been practicing yoga. So this is in July, it will be 10 years, coming up on 10 years practicing yoga. And I started teaching yoga in October of 2012. So almost 10 years teaching in October, 9.5, which feels so crazy. Okay, so because I don't have the whiteboard, I thought maybe we would do some visualization and pranayama work. And then you don't have to worry about memorizing words. I might throw in a mantra at the end, but we've been doing, last week we did a lot of mantras. We did the Surya mantras. And I want to have a chance to try something different. I also hope you can hear the birds. It's really a beautiful time of day, and I'm happy to be able to do this outside, which is my favorite place to meditate. At home, we don't quite have a good space outside. We have a balcony that's really crowded with a lot of plants. And again, it tends to be loud in the mornings where I live because it's downtown. But when you're on vacation at a resort, nobody's like at 6. Up to you. Perfect time for meditation. So what I will invite you to do is first to, just arrive in your space as we always do. See how the body is feeling, see how the mind is feeling. Find a comfortable seat. I'm on top of a pillow today because the ground is rather hard. And as you come into your seat, maybe use your eyes to scan your surroundings. Even if you're in the same room you're always in when you meditate, taking a moment to check the corners of the room, any decorations or non-decorations, spaces of fullness or emptiness, spaces of ease or distraction. And then I find personally that really allows me, whether I'm at home or in a new place, that really allows me to, when I do close my eyes, remember my surroundings and be comfortable with the eyes closed, resisting the urge to open the eye. Of course, if you do want to keep the eyes open during meditation, that's fine. You imagine gazing past the tip of the nose. So the angle that my head is at doesn't change. I'm not looking down. I'm keeping the head still, but just gazing basically directly towards where my phone is right now. My phone is lower than me. But a steady gaze, and you could use this time of looking around the space that you're in to also choose that gaze point if you are going to have the eyes open during meditation. And with that being said, I'll invite you now, if you do feel ready, to close the eyes, knowing that we're going to start with the breath. comfortable seat, eyes closed or softly open, gazing at a single point. And then we'll begin to start with Ujjayi Pranayama in and out of the nose. So you can breathe deeply in and out of the nose. Softly being aware of Mula Bandha, so the pelvic floor drawing just lightly enough in, enough that you feel supported in your posture. Remember, Ujjayi Pranayama moves into the rib cage, so the lower abdominals do remain still as the space above the ribs and within the ribs, all the way up to the collarbones, the shoulder blades, the upper back and the mid back really expand, as well as the front of the body, expanding the rib cage in 3 dimensions on the inhale and allowing the rib cage to return to its natural state of contraction or being held together on the exhale. And go ahead and we'll just breathe like this, finding that gentle Ujjayi vibration at the back of the throat, that ocean-like sound for about 2 or 3 minutes here, just focusing on the breath. Notice where the mind goes when it wanders away and welcome it back. We'll be here for just a few more moments. Regular Ujjayi Pranayama in and out of the nose, focusing the mind on the breath. Two more breaths, all on your own, focusing on the inhale, focusing on the exhale. So are 2 long breaths for me. So taking your time here, allow your chin this time to drop all the way down to your chest. Chin lock, Jalandhara Bandha, or just letting the head hang. Allow the breath to come back to an automatic rhythm, something that does not require mindful control, just rest, absorb the practice. See if you can hold the mind still in the space of the heart center. Ding! Because I don't have the yoga ball, the singing bowl, excuse me. It's just like a yoga ball. So that was literally, I don't have my watch either. We're really freestyling, just a couple minutes of, I don't even want to use the word, but I was going to use the word basic, but it's fundamental is the word. Fundamental breathing. The Ujjayi Pranayama practice is fundamental to not necessarily every single kind of pranayama, but it is the starting point. It is the point of return. It is foundational and fundamental, and that if you're not doing Ujjayi Pranayama, all the other pranayamas in the world might not be effective as well. It's a really valuable, special, and yeah, I don't know how else to say it, but just a couple minutes of Ujjayi Pranayama can really make a difference. So the next practice I'd like to do is along with that Ujjayi, we're going to breathe together. So I'll start to cue every inhale and every exhale. Breathe as a group. This was considered the warm up. And what we'll do now is we'll work on Kumbaka. And I think it was in our Friday flow down class last week, we did some inhale retentions. We're going to do both inhale and exhale retentions. So with the retentions of the breath, you're holding the breath, but not like when you jump into a pool, because the pool's right there. You take a big breath and you're like, and there's like all this tension. It's a holding, or I almost think of it more as a pause. You're taking a pause before you move to the next part of the breath. So you still inhale and exhale through the nose, but in the spaces between, you're going to inhale through the nose, just Ujjayi, inhale, 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 and then holding chin to chest. Release the chin lock, exhale, all the way empty. Same thing on the exhale, relax the shoulders, keep the head and neck mellow. And then at the end of your exhale, all the air is out, chin to chest. Release the chin lock, inhale, and repeat. So I will cue this. We'll start with shorter holds. We will do shorter holds today. Over time, if you start to really like this practice, you might start with just the inhale or the exhale retentions. That's always an option. I wanted to introduce the exhale retentions because we did not do them last week in Friday Flow Down. And personally, they're more challenging for me. So it's something I do like to keep in the practice. Usually people find that one way or the other is a little more, feels more natural for them, whether it's the inhale or the exhale. So you can pay attention to that. Also, keeping the quality of the breath the same. So trying to keep the speed and consistency of the breath the same. You're inhaling at one steady flow until you're full. You're exhaling one steady flow until you're empty. Always doing Mula Bandha, a little bit of Uddiyana Bandha at the pelvic floor, base of spine, and lower abdominals, just to keep you upright and aware. I had a student recently reach out who started doing transcendental meditation, of which I'm not super familiar with, but he asked if we should be doing Mula Bandha during that meditation. And I said, probably. I was like, ask your teacher, but I would probably do some Mula Bandha while I meditate, no matter what style it is. If I'm seated, not leaning against a wall, it's just like, again, fundamental foundational support for your physical body. So you might as well get it while you can. Okay, so let's jump into some Kumbakas. We're going to breathe as a group together. So you can close the eyes, rest the hands either on the lap or anywhere that feels comfortable. And as you sit here, we'll start to breathe Ujjayi Pranayama. Take a breath or two at your own pace, just to find the sound of the breath before I start cueing us all in. Returning to Ujjayi Pranayama. Cultivating a sense of calm or peacefulness as we move through this practice. That could be the intention. If there's some other intention you'd like to carry through the breath or the pranayama, excuse me, You're welcome to do that. We'll start to breathe all together as a group. So exhale the nose, through the nose, empty, 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 all the way empty, exhaling. And then as you inhale through the nose, all together, inhale, lengthen out, inhale, 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 and hold at the top, chin to chest. Release chin lock, exhale. Exhale, 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 all the way empty and hold, chin to chest. Inhale. Hold, trying to draw out the length of the breath until my cue to hold. And exhale. Hold, empty. Inhale, calm. Hold. Exhale, peace. Keep exhaling and hold. Inhale, calm. Keep inhaling and hold. Exhale, peace. And hold. Inhale, calm. Hold, Kumbaka. Exhale, peace. Kumbaka, hold. Two more in this round. Inhale. Filling all the way up. Hold. Exhale. Slow and steady. All the air out. And hold. Inhale, calm. Hold. Exhale, peace. Hold. Inhale. No holding. Exhale. Following the texture and consistency of the breath, all the way empty. Two more regular Ujjayi breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Trying your best to follow the cues, but also relaxing the body, listening to yourself. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do Puraka Kumbaka, holding inhale only. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. No hold. Right into the inhale. Puraka Kumbaka, hold. Exhale. No holding. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Excuse me. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, calm. Holding that in at the top. Exhale, peace. Inhale, calm. Puraka Kumbaka, hold. Exhale, peace. Inhale. No holding. Exhale. All the way empty. Now we will hold at the bottom. Rechacka Kumbaka. Exhale, retention, and hold. Inhale. All the way full. And exhale. Hold empty. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthening out the breath all the way empty. Rechacka Kumbaka, hold at the bottom. Inhale, calm. Exhale, peace. Hold empty. Inhale, calm. Exhale, peace. Hold empty. Inhale, calm. Exhale, peace. Rechacka Kumbaka, holding empty. Inhale, calm. Exhale, peace. Two more Ujjayi breaths together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Sitting still or with the eyes closed or softly open, laying down if you like, leaning against a wall. We will take about 2 minutes of full rest. to absorb that practice, see how it goes, notice how it feels, just rest. Softly encourage your mind back into this space wherever you are, the space of your own body, the space of your own mind, the space within you and the space around you. You can slowly begin to open the eyes if you feel ready, but there's no need to do that if you'd like to stay in a state of meditation. I feel like I could sit here forever. I just open my eyes and my dad's sitting on the other side of the pool. I'll close that. And so please leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. If you've done pranayama a lot, if it's part of your regular practice, if you'd like to incorporate it into your regular practice and you're not sure exactly how, I'll give you some advice. But also feel free to reach out to me personally anytime you have a question like this, because I might be able to steer you in a certain direction if there's something you're looking for in particular. So um, my biggest advice is before you do your physical practice, if you have a physical asana practice, is to do 5 minutes of pranayama first. And that can just be Ujjayi pranayama, focusing solely on the breath. And I say it before practice because personally, I find that if I do even 3 minutes of sitting down and just breathing, doing my mula bandha, it enhances the rest of the practice that I'm going to do. Even if I'm only going to do, like yesterday, I did 4 sun salutations and a couple of postures. So even if I'm doing a minimal practice, sitting down for one, I'll call it 1 to 5 minutes now, of just focusing on the breath is incredibly valuable. Of course, my second piece of advice would be to do it anytime you want. If you think of it, do it. That was my yoga teacher's advice, is whenever you think of like, oh, I should really do that, that's the time you should do it. Don't wait until later. Just sit down and do it, especially if it's just 3 minutes. Like, when can you not take 3 minutes to breathe? We almost always have a 3-minute window somewhere in our day. So that's my biggest advice, is to just do it. But tacking it onto a practice you already have, whether it's meditation or asana, is really great. Also getting a couple mosquito bites. So I think that what I'd like to do, we're almost done anyways. Yeah, it's 30. Is finish with a mantra, because I can't do meditation without mantra. No, this mantra I just thought of while we were inhaling calm and exhaling peace. I thought about the mantra for compassion, which we have done recently, I do believe. And what I'll do is try to make sure to remember. I'm on staycation, but I'll try to remember to type the mantra into the description of this video when I upload it to YouTube. If for some reason I don't remember, it's only 6 syllables. It's Om Mani Padme Hum. So Om is a sound we're familiar with. Ma, Ni, M-A-N-I, Ma, Ni, Padme, P-A-D-M-E, Padme, the final sound, hum, H-U-M, hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. We'll do this just a few rounds as sort of a closing of our practice. Remember, at the end, I'll give us a few moments of silence for Shavasana and full rest. If you want to stay in Shavasana and full rest longer than I provide the time for, you're always welcome to do that. Or come back to the mantra, do more pranayama, whatever works for you. So we'll finish with the mantra for compassion, which is the underlying quality that promotes peace and calmness, rather than getting irritated and angry with something. If we have compassion, we're able to at least be calm and peaceful, even if we disagree or think something differently. So I like this mantra. And breathing was really nice this morning. So thanks again for being here. Let's close with a little bit of mantra. You may join in whenever you feel ready, out loud or in your own mind. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 One more. Om Mani Padme Hum, and rest. can keep the eyes closed or softly bring them to open. We're going to inhale, hands in front of heart center, and we'll exhale, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Ah. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my family and for meditating with me. It means a lot to me. It really does. So I really appreciate you being here. Um, and please do leave a comment about the pranayama in particular. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you struggle with, what feels great. If you had a funny dream or a funny joke, whatever, just leave a comment after you watch this video and or reach out, make contact, and let's talk about pranayama. Let's incorporate it into our daily lives in whichever ways we can. Um, I hope you have a great day. And if you need anything, you know how to reach me. Don't be a stranger. I hope to see you all really soon. Adios, amigos. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.